Well, the ice is here now. So the rock hounding is going to be pretty rough. So if you see, it's about, I don't know, 30 feet out from the shore here. And it's all just piling up into kind of mushy ice, it looks like. And you can see right out past the white there where it's all like turning to ice. So I guess it's been cold enough recently that not gonna find many rocks. So I guess I'll go for a walk anyway. There's rocks here. Just maybe the ones that have been walked by 10,000 times already, but we'll check it out anyway. Well, kind of a bust today. Very lonely down here today. Saw one other couple and that was it. You can see it's probably, I don't know, 50, 70 feet deep in ice. The spray is just continuing to build it up and it's just going to continue out. So probably not many rocks getting washed up on shore here in Milwaukee until we get another warm snap, at least long enough to melt the ice again. So I spent some time up on the beach farther, and I found a handful of interesting things. I'll spill them out and wash them up for you and show you what I got. Okay, well, as you saw in the video, it was fairly miserable out there today. Like 14 degrees, pretty windy, and then just a huge amount of ice. So not great, but anyway, I grabbed some stuff while I was there, and it was a conglomerate day like crazy. So there's all these examples of different types of conglomerate that was just like I've never seen before. So much of it on the shore, and it was all spread out. It's not like somebody came and dumped a pile of it. There was so much of it. I've never seen anything like it, and I'm kind of fascinated by these smaller ones. These here in particular just kind of jump out to me because they look more like, you know, almost like what you see crinoids in or something like that, with some kind of a, you know, like fossil soup kind of thing. But, you know, it's not fossils, it's all these other materials here. So that's super interesting. I don't understand why there was so much today, if it's got something to do with the way that ice was pushing stuff up or what. They're light, they're very light. So quite a few of those. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with them. I'm not sure if these may tumble. I probably will just throw a pile in a barrel and see what happens. I'll likely do, like, you know, these ones that are all the same together. It's kind of wild how light it is. It's very, very light. And then, you know, what it appears is that these little particles in it are likely harder than the matrix that it's in. So I'm not really sure if it'll tumble and take a shine or not, but I'm gonna try it. Why not? Then there's these bigger ones like these that are, you know, the rocks that are in it, or these chips of material in it, are much bigger than these. I'm not really sure what is happening geologically that makes up these different variants, but definitely different. You know, even like this one is different than this one, where it looks like it, you know, has a lot of this black rock in it versus a myriad of a whole bunch of different ones. Same with this one. This one's kind of more the same. I mean, these look more like, to me, like they're like human, like, you know, man-made. Like these are like rocks that have come from cement or something like that we poured. Especially this one, just by looking at the rocks that are in it. But I'm not sure if that's the case or not. So interesting nonetheless. Another one here, you know, is this asphalt? And it's got this coloring to it, or is this some kind of matrix that's, you know, from the bottom of Lake Michigan? Another good example of that one. This one's even weirder. It's really got a weird, you know, very, very small material impregnated into this matrix like this. So a whole bunch of those. I have never, there's more. I mean, I've picked up a handful of those in the past, but I've never just seen them everywhere like that. And then there's this one, another conglomerate looking thing, but it's different. It looks different than the other ones. All the same rock, and this almost has like a translucent quality to it. So I'm not sure. So let's see what else I got. It was weird, you know, I pick it on the shore, but I can't really get where the water is coming in, obviously, because it's frozen. But so it forced me to do what I never do, which is walk up the shore, farther inland and look at what's been looked over and not grabbed in the past. So I kind of grabbed some of those leftovers, I guess. So a lot of quartz in that one. Looks like some kind of granitoid with some quartzite in it as well. I'm going to be tumbling some granite just to see if I can do it or not. Hear a lot of people kind of complain about how granite turns out, and so I'm going to give it a shot. I just thought this guy looked kind of cool. It's like a big tooth or something like that. These very defined end pieces with a big chunk in the middle here just kind of stuck out to me. A lot of these, it was such a gray, kind of nasty day out there. I didn't really get a good chance to look at them. These actually look a lot better under the light here than they did there. That's cool. Just got that nice band all the way around it. This one is even cooler than I thought it was. Well, that's pretty cool with all that green in it, and then completely different on that side. That's going to be really cool. I'm excited for that one now that I see it. I thought this was cool. Looked like a shark tooth or something. Granitoid. Shirt, I think. I thought this one was kind of cool. I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a tumble shortly of these kind of rusty colored ones and see what they look like. These usually shine up really nice. They're pretty hard. This one kind of made the whole trip worthwhile. I think that is super cool. I can't remember, there was like a candy when I was a kid that had like a brown like caramel coating and the inside had like a white in it. That's immediately what I thought of when I saw this. That one's really cool. I also thought at this angle it kind of looks like the Wisconsin Bucky the Badger. There's his nose and the two white stripes on the side, his eyes there and there. I think maybe you have to be from Wisconsin to appreciate that. But that's pretty cool, that big white band all the way around it there. I thought that was awesome. It's cool. So looks like some iron in it to give it that cool gold color. I thought this one jumped out of me too. Really cool with all that white, and it's got a lot going on in that one. That one looked really cool tumbled. Same with this one. I just saw all this crazy painting and lines, and just really got a lot happening. This one, I do not know what I'm looking at here. I don't know if you can see this in the light here. It's got that crazy blue, like kind of translucent. I thought it was a chunk of charcoal at first when I saw it, but then I got closer and it's got this crazy blue to it. It's very light, but it doesn't like scratch like a piece of charcoal. I'm not sure what this is. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I don't know why I picked that up. I just thought this was cool with that nice like maroon band around it. That'll look cool polished. More bands, just can't leave those. Like the church. This one I thought was interesting. This looks like it's got some kind of fossil activity going on there. I might cut this guy and see what it looks like. I've got a whole bin of this. I'm gonna tumble a group of that to see what that does. This one just jumped out to me. A really cool gold orange color with all those stripes in it. This guy was interesting because this circling here almost had like an agate look to it to me. I don't think that's what it is, but that's why I grabbed it. I just saw that interesting circle on there. Granitoid. This one's just cool. Just the red and kind of a gnarly rough guy. Another one kind of similar to this one. Kind of brothers. That'll tumble up cool. These will look nice. This one just jumped out to me. It's just got this really cool band all the way around, some red in it there. I like this green color. It's just a cool shape too. It just like feels good in your hand. I'm not sure. I mean, it'll tumble all right. I'm gonna tumble this for sure. It'll likely tumble okay. Kind of excited about that one. It's pretty good size. You can see in my hand there, but it's small enough that it'll tumble all right. This guy's just cool with all this good banding around it here. So, pretty good pile for not even being able to be in the shoreline. Forced me to kind of go up inland a little bit and check things out. So we'll get these tumbling and see what they look like.